The Internet of Things, or IoT, is big and is growing at an incredible rate. Billions of connected devices, such as self-driving cars, mobile devices, and industrial sensors, are becoming the norm. By 2020, the average person in the world will generate 1.5 gigabytes of data per day, and an autonomous car will generate 47 megabytes per second. By 2025, data will be generated that will be 7 times the amount created in 2018. Whether it is processed on the edge, the fog, or the cloud, massive amounts of data are being created and transferred. Now, here's the problem. These devices generate so much data that they are starting to outstrip the ability of networks to handle it all. Latency caused by delays in data transmission already cost employers $35,000 per knowledge worker per year. The new 5G cellular standard will be a great help, but we need more. We need the ability to reduce the data load, not just send it faster, and to do it without adding latency. We need it to work in small as well as large devices over all kinds of networks, from cell phones to airplanes. But there are no technologies in use today that can do all this. AtomBeam is a radical rethinking of data transfer. It is an entirely new way to transmit a reduced amount of data with limited computing power, making it suitable for IoT. AtomBeam uses libraries of strips of data on the sending device to generate codebooks. The codebooks are assembly instructions generated by a cutting-edge machine learning process by AtomBeam's Atomizer AI engine. They tell the receiving device how to use its identical library to rebuild the original data perfectly. This means that the only data that needs to be sent from one device to another are tiny parts of codebooks called code words, which can be as much as 80% smaller than the original data itself. Now, here's the most interesting part. Because AtomBeam uses only tiny slices of the original data to generate its codebooks, the encoding happens as fast as the network can send it, because no time is added encoding and decoding the original data. No latency is added to the time it takes for the reduced data to get to its destination, and so it gets there faster because it's smaller. And all of this is done with modest computing power. This makes AtomBeam a transformational development for IoT, gaming, and many other applications. This is made possible by the advanced mathematics and artificial intelligence at AtomBeam's core. There are other things that make AtomBeam an important innovation. With standard data reduction, random access and errors are a major problem. Not for AtomBeam. When you want to download a big file from Google Drive, you wait while it compresses, sends, and decompresses it for your use. With AtomBeam, it starts coming to you immediately and is rebuilt on the fly. If the connection is lost, no problem, just reconnect and pick up where you left off. It is also more secure. Without your customized library, a hacker intercepting code words only sees random, meaningless bits. AtomBeam uses machine intelligence that customizes its library to adapt to your data. It learns what data strips to expect and grows more efficient over time. This is the first time source coding has been combined with machine learning, an incredibly powerful combination. What are the ways AtomBeam can be used to drive efficiency in transmitting data? Let's take a look. Billions of people are using wearable devices. For these devices, short bursts of data are the norm, and that's where AtomBeam shines. Your smartwatch monitors your vitals, your exercise, and your activities. AtomBeam reduces your data so it uses less storage, less bandwidth, and less power. Your watch transfers data faster and lasts longer between charges. And all of the stored AtomBeam data can be accessed for your use and for analysis by health professionals. Here's another example. You're riding in an autonomous car going 70 miles per hour. The car is using AtomBeam technology to communicate with other connected cars on the road, with Google Maps, with your smart city, and with the car's manufacturer, as well as for internal communication between the car's monitoring and control systems. The flow of data between all these connections is accelerated by AtomBeam. Its speed and resistance to wireless network errors means slow and interrupted connections become far less of a problem. AtomBeam is optimal for a variety of resource-constrained applications, be they time-limited, network-limited, power-limited, or latency-constrained. AtomBeam is the solution that can make networked devices work faster and better. AtomBeam is revolutionary technology that will fundamentally change the equation for IoT and virtually every network-connected device. Expect AtomBeam to become a universal standard.